how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Such a like dry hi. Where's the enthusiasm? Where's the josh?
Don't have any.
Don't have any josh? Why?
I don't know.
Why hi like that? Hi
know.
has to be high, you know?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. So, what are we going to do today?
Space.
Again?
Yeah.
Space monster. Are you fine now? Enough space for you?
No, I need thousands of more space.
Guys, the space monster is back. He needs all the space in the world. I think you should become an astronaut, you know. You will have all the space in the space. How about that?
No. I need some space.
Chunky monkey?
I need some space.
Where's the story today? Where's the magic hat? How do we know what story we are gonna get?
I'm getting pulled.
And how do we know if we have a story
I
or
found
not?
the magic hat.
Is that the magic hat?
Yeah.
Is it shaking?
Yeah.
Does it have something inside it?
Yeah, but how many stories do you think it is?
I don't know. Maybe 3?
Nope, it's 2.
So we have 2 stories for you today.
And about
a
wild fox.
About
Looks like this hair I want to eat.
why does the fox want to eat my hair?
Now I want to howl.
Your wolf howl and the fox howl is just the same. Isn't it? Isn't it, Mr. Fox? Mr. Clever Fox. Okay, let's see who all has joined us. Can we see? Can you see anybody? Wow, I see so many people.
Don't I look much more like a mouse? Make me a fox instead of a mouse.
I don't think so. Clearly looks like a mouse. So thank you all for joining us. His name is Mr. What's your name?
My name is Mr. Fox, but just let me go. I'll bite your face.
And this little monkey here,
And this is my mother, Mama.
Yes. I am his mother, Mama. And what's your name? What's your name? Write down your name in the comment section so that we know who all has joined us. Okay? Let's start with our story.
Ow, please.
So Arab, do you remember when we did Mr. Fox story few days back?
Yeah.
Remember how hungry he was?
Yeah.
And then he stepped out of his house and he found a grape tree.
Instead, now I want to eat hair because I've become hungry again.
He has become hungry again. That's true. But was Mr. Hare able to catch the grapes? Was he able to get the grapes?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Or were the grapes too sour for him?
The grapes are too sour.
The grapes were too sour for him. And do you know why he said that?
Why?
Because he jumped up high to try to grab some grapes. Oh, that's funny. Grab the grapes.
Wow!
But he wasn't able to. He couldn't reach the grapes. So he said the grapes are super sour.
Whoa.
And then he was still hungry. So he walked a little forward.
Hey.
And he saw a crow.
Stop pushing me, okay?
Then what did he see? Who did he see?
Just stop pushing me, I'll tell you.
Yes, who did he see? A crow.
I saw a crow.
He saw a crow sitting on top of a tree. And what did the crow had in its beak?
A yummy, dummy cheese dosa.
Yummy, dummy cheese dosa? I thought it was paratha.
No, it's a mix of them.
Okay, so it was a mix of cheese dosa and paratha. And now Mr. Fox thought, I want that piece of dosa. What to do? He told the crow, oh dear crow, you are such a beautiful bird and you sing most melodiously.
Right.
Why don't you sing a song for me?
That's right, my crow, dear friend.
And as soon as the crow opened its mouth to sing a song,
I got that cheese and we don't.
he got the cheese in its mouth and it gobbled it up.
That's better.
And the crow was super sulky. The fox tricked me and he took away my cheese, yummy dosa paratha, right? Then what happened? Can you see Mr. Fox here? The fox was so happy with himself that he tricked the crow. Fox को बड़ा मजा आया. मैंने तो crow को trick कर दिया, he thought. And without even looking where he was going, Huh? He fell into an empty well right in front of him. Can you see the fox falling down into a well? Can
The
you see
magic
it, Ara?
hat wants to be the well. Ah, help!
Oh, the hat is the well. Okay. Before he knew it, he plunged into a small, stinky, dark hole. Drat, he muttered. He tried to climb up the side of the well, but it was slippery
Whoa,
and coated with dirty green yucky moss.
Ew, that's so bad.
Then he heard some sound. What's that sound? Where is it coming from? Who's that? He thought. Can you hear that sound? Do you hear it? He heard some sound. What was it? It was the jingle jangle of a bell. कहीं से बेल की आवाज आ रही थी. And soon enough, he saw a goat peering down at him. And the goat thought, what is Mr. Fox doing down there at the well? What do you think he is doing? The goat was super thirsty. जोर से प्यास लगी थी goat को. So it asked the fox, is the water good down there? Good, said the fox. Why, it's the best water I have ever tasted. It's superb. The goat, who could think of nothing but quenching his thirst, jumped in at once. कूद गया goat well के अंदर. When he had enough to drink, he looked around and he thought, now how do I get out of this well? It's so slippery and it is so deep. Drat! What have I gotten myself into? ये मैंने क्या किया? अब मैं यहाँ से बाहर नहीं निकल पा रहा हूँ. Oh. Then the fox turned to the goat. Where is our fox? The fox, just assume you are the goat. The fox turned to the goat and said, I have an idea. You stand up on your hind legs. What do they mean by hind legs, Ara?
Let's see.
Wait.
Whoa.
Let me explain to you. So you see cats, dogs, cows, all these animals, fox, all of them have 4 legs, right?
Yeah.
So the legs, hind is just like behind. So the leg which is at the back, the pair of legs is called hind legs. And the legs which are in the front, they are called 4 legs. Simple. Hind, just like? Behind. Hind, just like? Behind. So the legs at the back are the hind legs. So the fox said, you stand up on your hind legs and plant your 2 forelegs against the side of the well. Can you see how the goat is standing?
Yeah.
And he said, I'll climb up on top of your back. मैं आपके पीठ के ऊपर चढ़ जाऊंगा. And once I'm out, I can help you out too.
Yes.
And the goat believed him. The goat quickly agreed, and the fox climbed onto his back, and he got out of the well. Very happy with himself, he began to walk away. Wait a minute, did he help the goat? No. Wait, cried the goat. What sound does a goat make? Meh. So the goat said, wait. You promised to help me. The fox stopped and replied, look before you leap next time. Next time, you look before you leap. कूदने के पहले सोचो. ऐसे मत कूद जाओ. That's what he said to the goat. And then without even looking back, the fox headed home for his afternoon nap. You mean fox?
Yay!
Why are you saying yes?
Yay!
Now the goat was in the well for several hours before a kind farmer helped him out of the well. He trotted down the lane where he ran into the crow. It's the same crow who the fox had tricked earlier. They shared their misadventures with Mr. Fox. He tricked you? He tricked me too! Such a mean fox! And together they decided to seek revenge. Badla! But how? But how? The crow sighed. They did not know how. I know how, said a voice from behind the hedge. The crow and the goat looked around and saw a large white stork. This is a super large bird.
It's a crow. It's a flamingo.
Not really a flamingo, but it's like a crane. So a large white stork standing by the road they saw. Hey, do you know what? Flamingos are pink in color, aren't they?
Yeah.
So how can it be a flamingo? Tell me.
I don't know. They might have just colored it like that.
They might have colored it like that. You're funny, Ara. She proceeded to tell, so the stork, she told them of a dinner she recently had at the fox's house. So the fox had invited her for dinner at her place. I was hungry, she said, and the food smelled delicious. He had made lentil soup, one of my favorites. I sat down and was looking forward to a good meal. But that trickster fox served the soup in a saucer. Can you see the bowl in which the fox served the soup? It's
Yeah.
very narrow, isn't it? It's like a
Yeah.
plate.
Yeah.
And look at the stork. She had such a long bill or beak. You know, the beak of the stork is called bill. So she had such a long bill. How will she even dip her bill in the saucer? And how will she eat the lentil soup? She couldn't. I could barely get a drop of food. I was helpless. While he lapped up the entire bowlful. Mean fox! Mean fox! The stork paused and said, I have invited the fox to dinner tonight. Come and see how it goes. The stork said, मैंने आज फॉक्स को अपने घर डिनर के लिए बुलाया है. आप दोनों मेरे साथ चलो और देखो हम उससे रिवेंज लेंगे, बदला. Sorry. The goat and the crow followed the stork back to her home, where they hid in the pantry, hide and seek, and waited for the fox to arrive. हम यही वेट करते हैं मिस्टर फॉक्स एंड मिस्टर क्रो, एंड देखेंगे जब फॉक्स आएगा तो क्या होगा. Soon after, there was a knock at the door. Knock, 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 knock. Come in, said the stork. I have made some delicious fish stew. It was Fox's favorite. The fox was quite hungry after his busy day, tricking the fox and tricking the goat, falling down in the well and coming out of it. He was super hungry. The stork carefully ladled the stew into 2 small jars. Can you see the 2 blue jars?
Yeah.
The jars with very narrow necks. Bottle जैसा jar था, उसमें she served the food. Now what happens? She brought them to the table, sat down, and proceeded to dip her long beak into the jar. The fox tried to insert his snout, but It was too narrow for him. Obviously, he cannot eat from it. See, can he put his tongue inside the bottle?
No.
No, it's so deep for him, isn't it?
Yeah.
He could only smell the food. He couldn't even eat it. All he could manage to do was lick the outside like that. Like how? You're so cute.
He could have put in stones inside, small stones.
Oh, like the thirsty crow. That's a clever idea, Arav. But I don't think when you go to somebody's house for dinner, you carry stones with you. Do you?
I do.
Or do you?
I do.
Or do you?
Yeah, I carry special stones.
You carry stones with you.
Yeah.
You should exchange notes with the fox.
What?
You should tell him this idea, no?
Okay.
That's very smart. So it was a very, very silly sight. The fox trying to eat the soup, but he couldn't. And the crow and the goat hiding couldn't stop their laughter. They were laughing at the fox. Aha, we tricked you. We made a fool out of you. Na, 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 na. We tricked you. Na, na, na. Arav, you taught me this, didn't you?
No.
Na, 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 na. It's okay. It's cute. So, from the goat and the crow, they started doing this na 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 na. We tricked you, fox. Na 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 na. We tricked you, fox. Come, let's do it together. Na 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 na.
I tricked you, Mama.
You tricked me. The goat and the crow were soon rolling on the floor with laughter. And the fox was feeling too embarrassed and sulky and bad. And he was feeling very silly. When the fox realized he had been tricked, he flew into a rage. This also I learned from Arav. He does.
And I also do.
I'm scared. So he flew into a rage, super angry, and he stormed out of the house. Drat! He muttered, and headed home to bed hungry. He didn't get anything to eat. The stork shook her head. Serves him right, she said. What did she say?
Serves him right.
Serves him right. Jaisi karni, vaisi bharni. They say in Hindi. Do you know what it means?
Yeah.
What does it
Whatever
mean?
you do, it comes back to you.
Ah, again smart. Whatever you do, it comes back to you. Catch. And then the stork went to her kitchen and she returned with food for the three of them. She gave some food to the crow and to the goat and one plate for herself, like one jar for herself, and the three of them made fun of fox and they had a great dinner. Whoopee! Revenge done. Badla finish. And that's the end of the story.
But this
And the
was
fox
only
learned his
lesson.
So is there a quiz today, Arav? Hey, who all are there? Let's see. Let's find out. I can see Neha. Neha is there. Prachi is there. Tahir is there. Okay. Richa, Priyanka, Kalpana. Oh my God. Swapnilji, Sneh, Nikha, Drishti, Sabi, Bhargavi. So many friends have joined us today. Thank you all for joining us and hope you like the fox story. Now we have 2 quiz questions for you today. 2 of them. Arav, can you tell the first quiz question?
I don't know. You know it.
You forgot?
Yeah.
Okay, so there were 2 animals in our story today who got tricked by the fox. You have to tell us the name of both the animals. Let's go for it. Let's see who gets...
The goat?
You are not supposed to say the answer. You were supposed to say the quiz question.
The goat and the crow. The goat and the crow.
You mister, why do you always want to say the answer first? So there were 2 animals story today who tricked by Mr. Fox. You have to write their names in the comment section, and meanwhile we will share with you the person who who gave us the correct answer to yesterday's quiz. Yesterday's quiz winner is Ayushman. He gave the correct answer. Yesterday's quiz was, how many liters of water can the elephant hold in his trunk at a single time? The correct answer was 8 liters. Good job, Ayushman. Let's say who is the winner of today's quiz. Let's say who knows the answer. The 2 animals tricked by fox. Let's see if you know
Let me
it.
tell you the clue.
This guy, you know, he cannot keep anything in his tummy. Everything has to come out. You cannot keep any secrets, Arav. I'm gonna tickle you. I'm gonna tickle you until you quiet down. Okay, the second quiz is the second
The
quiz.
goat and the crows for the first quiz. The goat and the crow.
You know what I'm gonna say?
What?
Drat. Just like Mr. Fox. Okay, the second quiz is, there is a saying like, as blank as a fox. So what is the correct answer? As blank as a fox. So you have to tell us the correct answer. You have to fill in the blank.
As smart as a fox.
Flox? Who's that?
Fox. As smart as a fox.
This guy is calling you a flox. Are you a flox?
Yes.
Are you a flox?
Yes.
He wants to pet you because you called him a flox. Huh?
Okay.
Okay, so you tell us the answers in the comment section. And once again, thank you for joining us for the story time. We will see you tomorrow with another story.
And once again, let me tell you the first.
If you have any story suggestions, if there is any story which you like and you would like us to do the storytelling for you, do tell us in the comment section, and we'll see you tomorrow. And before this cutie gives you any more answers to the quiz questions, we have to go. Bye bye. No, we have to go now.